They got no idea.
I
Hello,
played.
everyone.
I played.
Does that sound like an old man or what? The children
Yes.
of today. Fuck them. They don't know their music. We're just
You
talking about salt and
whippersnappers, get off
pepper.
my desert.
And it's salt and pepper, right? And pepper.
And yes.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Anyway. For a young teenage boy, I can't even tell you what that music did. Okay, so we're back with Is this the font we had last week?
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
know. Something's screwy with Streamlabs today. The whole layout was fucked.
You're not the only one that had a problem. Cedar had a big problem too, they said, so.
With Streamlabs?
Yeah, Streamlabs has been acting weird, I guess.
Streamlabs, what are you doing? Okay, so last time we played we're playing Howl of the Carrion King, which someone in the know might go, hey, that's a Pathfinder adventure path. And I would tell you we've converted to 5e. So last time the party was hauled out into the desert by an NPC known as Garavel, and Garavel is what they call a major domo of Alma Roveshki. And when you plan to meet Alma at a camp by a tree known as the Sultan's Claw, because it looks like a big claw. And when you got there, one of her wagons were on fire, and all hell had sort of broken loose, and you guys helped get the fire under control. There was a bunch of finger pointing amongst the people that were at the camp, and you guys sort of helped them solve that out. A couple major NPCs that we got to talk to is Alma herself, who we know is not from the Katapesh region. She's like from the north somewhere, and she has sort of a strong belief in she's superstitious, and she had brought along a Harrow card reader, which is essentially like what's the cards called again in Barovia?
Tarot?
Baroka.
Oh, Tarot.
Taroka, but like tarot cards, exactly. And so she's very superstitious and has her own reader along, but he died in the fire. And fingers were mostly pointed at a character known as Dashki. Dashki is sort of this gnoll hunter, very poor hygiene, and yeah, everybody's fingers were pointed that way. And then the other NPC that we met was Zastoran, or Zastaran, pardon me. Zastaran is like this cleric of the god of magic. And then, of course, we met a couple of the other people here at the wagons, and specifically the animal handlers who had lost their prize goat, Rombard. Rombard makes a good milk. We know that. And you guys went and saved Rombard, who had got himself stuck in the cactus field. But what you really found was you found something called... Does anyone remember the monster's name? Pugwampy?
Oh, well, thanks for
I couldn't
giving me a
unmute
minute.
fast enough.
You found a Pugwampy, which is also known as a jackal rat.
Jackal rat, yeah.
And they basically look like little dogmen, and they exude an aura of unluckiness. And it must have come to the camp, and the fortune teller set his own wagon on fire with all the many candles he has. Or that's the story that we sold you. And now the party has rested, and in the morning, everybody has had a long rest. The caravan has packed up. There is a not complete shortage, but water levels are low because our resident bodybuilder, Gelhenk, picked up the massive barrel of water that the caravan was using for drinking water and dumped it on the fire, which put the fire out. So now...
Are they really short water?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Not to the point that anyone is like dehydrated at this point, but like over the next day or two, it could become a problem. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, not cool? Okay.
That's good.
Excellent. So the caravan is weaving its way through sort of a rocky desert and hills, and you're beneath this massive mountain known as the Pale Mountain. And up ahead, you see a old monastery on the hill. Now, why you've been brought here, Alma tells you that essentially she has been charged by the leaders of Katapesh, that's the country you're in, Katapesh, to reestablish a foothold in this region. And there was once a town here that she's been charged to sort of retake and get back into working order so that the country to the north can begin trade through this region again. They need somewhere to stop over with caravans. So the village is called Kelmarain. And she anticipates that you can be to Kelmarain very shortly. It's really not that far away. As you approach the monastery, the caravan halts, and a number of people get out. You've only been traveling a few miles from Sultan's Claw, and Alma approaches the party and says, I think we should be able to see Kelmarain from that hill that the monastery sits at. With what I'd like you to do is investigate the monastery for me, and if there's any trouble there, do away with it, and then maybe we could set up a base of operations at that old monastery, as it's within, we should have a sight line to our target, the town of Kelmarain.
This is all part of the deal we've already struck with her, right? I don't really have a choice.
Well, it's not that you don't have a choice, but if you help her succeed in this task of taking Kelmarain, like in your case, I think you secure your freedom, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But if you think taking the monastery is the wrong choice, you can. Your cat's just fought right up the stairs.
Not bad, eh? I watched her reaction upstairs and mine down here. I'm like,
So she says that she thinks that the monastery might be a good base of operations.
okay, yeah, we can check it out.
Okay.
She said that if we find anything, do away with it. Has she happened to have heard of anything that might be inside the monastery?
So give me an insight check, Jasmine. You rolled a 2. Well,
Kaplan's gonna look around for.
She says to you, well, I don't need to remind you, we're at the, this area of the mountains is heavily populated by Knoll tribes. I think something like that building up there, which you guys can see from where you are, and it is relatively intact. She goes, that seems to be somewhere that perhaps other forces might use as a staging point as well.
How big is this monastery?
Large. I would say it's at least a couple 100 feet in length. It sort of has a rectangular shape to it, and then at the end, a very sort of egg-shaped, what you can only assume is where the worship takes place, at the a chapel of some type, and the whole thing looks a little run down, though. It doesn't look like there's been anyone there for some time.
Okay.
Kaplan's gonna look around. He's looking around for like small little desert creatures, like little birds or like a little iguanas or anything like a regular, normal little creature that would have been living in the area, like a mouse, field mice, anything.
Sure, you see like a little lizard sunning itself on a rock or something.
I'm gonna go over and talk to it because I can speak with small creatures and just ask him, my friend, what have you seen in this area? Have you seen any like dog-like creatures? And I'm not talking the coyote. I'm not talking like Ferris. I'm talking that walks on two legs. Doesn't belong here.
I think Jeremy's been waiting to roleplay a lizard for years.
Yes.
It says it looks you up and down. Its tongue comes out and sort of wipes its eyebrow and eyeball, and then goes back into its mouth. It then says to you that I've seen what you speak of.
How many? And I hold up my fingers like this many, or this many, or even more than this.
I just turn
What?
to Anise and go, I think the heat's gotten to him.
Yeah. So you can see him on the ground like doing this to the lizard.
Yeah.
And
He's gonna catch him.
he says, the lizard says that lots.
Thank you, my little friend. All right, you young whippersnappers, look alive. There's a whole bunch of them around here. Big guy. And I look at the big girl. I go, big girl, you're first. Let's go. And I point to the half ogre
maybe-
barbarian.
Maybe don't announce to the entire desert that we're here. That probably would be a good idea. Just
My
saying.
desert. Good they know I'm coming.
Still, I'd rather
Alma
that you
says,
didn't.
if you'd like, if you feel there could be gnolls there, perhaps you need to take Dashki.
He smells so bad.
And he's real creepy.
Yeah, right?
Then perhaps better we wait here and let you investigate the.
Or maybe we send him in first.
That's a good plan. I like that plan.
He's the expert, right? So he should know everything about gnolls.
That's fair. That's fair. I
Go
can
on,
certainly.
Dashki.
I
Get
can
on
certainly
now.
request that. Do you holler for him?
Yeah.
Okay. He grumbles, and Alma says, "We need to know if there's gnolls up in that
Then
that
there are
monastery.
hills.
And then there are hills. I like that. And then there are hills." So he grudgingly agrees, and you see him sort of make his way up towards that monastery. He has a horrible limp. He doesn't move very fast.
He's got a camel.
Yeah, he's on foot though. He's on foot. He's slowly making his way up the hill. You see him look around, and he moves closer and closer until he disappears into what looks like a break in the side of the monastery's wall.
Well, he's dead.
I'm
Rip.
going to tell Ferris to stay with the caravan. Just keep an eye around. Keep him safe. There's no place for you. You keep him safe, and let me know what goes on. Then I'm going to follow the rest of the group up to that.
I don't think the rest have gone up, have they? They just let Dashki go?
Nope. We just sent the stinky creepy man up that way.
Well, the
So
stinky creepy man might need help. Let's go.
After a little bit of time, he makes his way back down.
See, he's fine.
Maybe 20 minutes or so. And he tells you that the monastery looks to be, for the most part, in ruins. Definitely gnolls in the area. Saw some tracks. And can confirm that from the top of the hill, you can see the ruins of Kelmarain.
Go up there and take a look.
All right, fine.
Okay, so the group moves up the hill until they're a little bit closer to the monastery. The closer you get to the monastery, the more obvious you think it's probably a monastery to Saren Ray, the goddess of the sun and healing. And we talked a little bit about her paladins are sort of in the south. They have a fortress there. And when you reach the top, in just a very distance, you can make out the town, what you can assume is Kelmarine. Very distant, just sort of like on a dark shape on the horizon. It's definitely out there, though. And it sort of sits in a valley surrounded by the mountains. So you're at the mouth of the valley where this monastery is, looking into the valley. Mountains, 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 and then on the furthest hills that you can sort of see with your eyes, you see the dark shapes of buildings.
Are there any tracks around the entrance of the monastery?
Or was Daphne pulling our leg?
There definitely are tracks. You can give me a survival check to see if you can recognize them.
8.
Jazzy, not sure, but Anise, definitely a lot of foot traffic here, and gnolls for sure. Their paw prints are immediately recognizable to you. However, you find lots more of the little footprints of the Pugwampi.
Ooh.
And the Pugwampi footprints are definitely more numerous and more fresh than the gnoll tracks here.
That's
Do I feel
unfortunate.
unlucky all of a sudden?
Sorry, what was that? Did someone ask
Do
me?
I feel unlucky?
You don't yet, punk.
Yeah, I get my slingshot, like my sling out with and get a stone into it. Just kind of get, alrighty. Say what I kill some of these little vermins.
Slingshot?
Making a mess of my desert. Worse than you whippersnappers.
Who brought this guy?
Who brought this guy? So the wall of the you can see two entrances into the ruined monastery. One is where there was a set of doors, no doubt, and another a break in the wall that, as I said, you had seen Stinky go through.
I'll lead the way if you guys want. Which way do you want to go?
The other direction.
The other. Mm-hmm. You want to go the path that Stinky went?
Away from him, preferably.
Did he come? He came back, right?
Yeah.
Did he go back up with us, or is he staying at the caravan?
No, he's with the caravan.
Okay. Well, I think we should
Ferris
follow,
with the caravan.
we should follow the way he went.
Well, didn't he go up to that crack? We should probably go to that crack and see what's what.
You just really want to go into the crack, don't you?
I don't like your tone, young lady.
Young?
So this here ahead of you is where there might have once been doors. Or I'm pinging. Did the map work?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so straight ahead of you. And then this is the break in the wall over here. And we have a couple trees. There's shadows in along here. But there's lots of windows, most of them broken. The stained glass or windows that have once been there, long gone.
To come over here and try and peek in one of the windows.
Okay. So inside, so scrub brush and light patchy carpets of weeds invade the monastery through these two open sections of the western wall. The exposed nave beyond is a huge hallway littered with bits of debris, ranging from tiny rocks to enormous sections of collapsed monastery. Most of the roof above the long promenade is gone, but several jagged pillars remain. You can see a very ornate tile, but it too is broken and cracked.
I can fly up and get a bird's eye view if you like.
Sure, take a look from up top, see if you see anything.
Wings.
Wings, and up you go. So there's lots of breaks in the walls, and as you fly up and over, you you see that there is a open courtyard in the center of the monastery,
All right.
and 2 broken sort of dead trees are growing up out of it. Are you going to check that out, or are you going to stay away from there?
I learned my lesson the last time. Just kind of give it a good look-see and report back.
Okay. Yeah, so most of the building is enclosed. This area with the pillars has lots of area open to the sky, and then the courtyard would be from where you are right now, Affy, maybe about 60, 70 feet forward. You would hit the courtyard that you
Right
could
around
see.
there. All right. All right. I'll come back to. There's a couple dead trees. I don't see anybody though, but I didn't see anybody last time either.
I'll head over to the crack in the wall and kind of wait to see if everybody follows me.
Covering you with my slingshot from back over here.
Sorry, you said the pillars are open basically to the sky?
Yeah, like the roof isn't there anymore. Most of that part of the roof in this long corridor that the doorway and the break in the wall are going into, most of that ceiling is gone.
Okay. I'm just gonna be perching on some pedestals. Whatever.
Be perching on some pedestals. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull out my shield and kind of stand at the door there and wait for everybody else to move up.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got
I'll move up.
my bow out as well.
Go ahead and move you guys can go ahead and move your characters to wherever you'd like to be.
Yeah, move myself up.
Can we ready an action?
Absolutely. What would you like to ready?
Kill Hank's running away.
As soon as anything hostile comes up, I'm gonna shoot it with my short bow.
Okay. All right.
I did the same thing with my sling.
All right.
So I do
range-
the same with an arrow, except I would also like to add in the stinky one if he comes anywhere near me.
Okay. Are you referring to Bingo or? Remember, Bingo's hygiene isn't great either.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But he's so small.
Fair.
All right, so the description you gave me from the outside of the window, that's basically what I'm seeing here, right?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. And Affy's perched up on a pillar. As Anise moves in and maybe can see some of what's left of the roof, the ceiling would have once had been a huge. There would have been huge paintings down the inside of the ceilings, and they depict a humanoid man with a pointy beard gesturing towards a huge mountain. His face is a picture of mortal concern. He looks worried.
Can you ping the area where that is?
That sort of, it would have been across the entire ceiling, but lots of parts of the ceiling in here have broken and fallen in.
Okay.
So you just look up at the roof. That's what you're seeing.
Can I stealthily move down the hall a little bit?
Absolutely. Do you want to give me a stealth check?
Yes.
Are you sort of using the pillars to stay hidden and whatnot?
Sure. Okay, stealth check.
Okay. Yep. So you quietly move ahead. Bingo, you're just strutting your way into the hall.
Yeah, I just kind of move forward so I can see the whole hallway, or as far. I'm assuming it's fairly bright in here because there's no roof, right?
No, yeah, no. There's plenty of light in here.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill there in the middle and keep an eye out.
Okay. Does this? You can see the whole length of the hall, can you not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I can see down this hall as well.
So those Are those
Which one? Down this one? Yeah. So there is a side hallway that you look down.
So are these like pews that I'm looking at down at the one end?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there a dais in there as well?
There looks to be a raised platform at the back. Yep.
Okay.
But I mean, that part of the building has a roof over it, so it is kind of dark and shadowy in there. There are windows letting light in, though.
I'm just gonna move up and stay beside Gilhank. Follow her lead.
Okay.
With my background, am I able to ascertain who built this city?
Sure. Give me a history check.
On rock and roll. Do I do it at advantage because I'm an archaeologist?
Oh, are you an archaeologist? Absolutely. Then yes. Yeah. I didn't know you were Indiana Jones.
I am. Nice.
Oh, nice roll. Nice roll.
22.
Okay, so a couple things that strike you about this hall. One is that that mountain in the painting on the roof, probably the Pale Mountain that we've already talked about. That's sort of looming over everything. You also believe that the picture of the man with the beard, you think that this is one of Saren Ray's saints, but you're not familiar with which one. But you've seen saints of Saren Ray depicted this way before.
Anybody got any better ideas about Saren Ray and her saintly
That's not
people?
much.
Anyone's welcome to make a religion check for Saren
I'm
Ray.
just going to do that right now, to be quite honest with you.
I don't think that I would.
Kaplan rolls
Nope.
20 on that for his religious check,
Yeah, absolutely.
thinking he might know about these people. And it's,
So Saren Ray's faithful played an important part in the founding of Katapesh, particularly the city of Solku, which you guys are from. Saren Ray's shrines and worshippers are more common in small towns and lightly populated wilderness areas than in larger cities with crowded streets. Temples to Saren Ray definitely exist in Katapesh and even in Okino, which is a nearby area. But their call to truth and light often gets lost in the whirl of commerce and barter in large cities. So they tend to shepherd to smaller communities.
and are they
Saren Ray,
good people?
well, yeah, Saren Ray's paladins and clerics are known to take vows to travel in these sort of less populated areas to serve as protectors for smaller communities and people in those areas. They also seek out news of any sort of, they like to think of themselves almost like an early warning system. So the faithful of Saren Ray would watch in these borderlands for trouble brewing to report back to, to armies or kings or queens. And so knowing all of that, you feel like this monastery here makes perfect sense. You're out on the borders of Katapesh. There's a small community that was once nearby.
Just to make sure. I explain all of that to the party in great detail. And then, because it's Kaplan, goes, don't they teach you kids anything in these schools these days?
Oh, they did. They
What
tried.
you learning?
I never
I
went.
These
forgot
people,
the-
they're good people. It's damn shame what they done in this damn temple. I might not lock them, but they help protect my desert.
I'm a historian, not a religious expert.
He just shrugs and just,
Good chance I can't read. So
you can't bathe. I don't be surprised you can't read.
Not everybody was welcome in school.
As Gelhank and Bingo move forward, to your left and your right, there are small chambers, and in those, In those, there's more debris and sort of anything that's been and detritus that's been blown through the windows. And there are statues that adorn the walls of these chambers, sort of carved in bas relief. Let's see here. Again, a bearded man appearing on a hilltop to a group of robed pilgrims, or scenes similar to that. And the being holds up their hands, palms out in a sign of peace, though many of the faces and limbs on the bas relief have been worn down or cut away. The expressions of those range from sort of horrified to sort of awe-inspired.
And it's always the same man.
Yes.
Well, that guy was full of himself.
Yeah. And this is to both the northern chamber up here and the southern. Actually, pardon me. This is the eastern chamber and western chamber up here.
I'm just trying to keep up with Gelhank. As soon as she moves anywhere, I'm right beside her.
Maybe take that as a hint.
Ah.
Every time you look down, I'm just like right there. Like,
That's creepy.
So right here, as people pass this area, a short set of wide ceremonial steps leads down into a cavernous chapel in which the congregants would gather for sermons in happier times. The vibrant orange and red starburst of Saren Ray still stands behind a film of rusted rainwater and dirt along the north wall atop the collapsed altar. That's way up here at the front. Between the stairs and the altar stands dozens of old marble benches. Many are overturned, and even more are broken into two pieces or more. And a wide walkway bisects the pews, leading directly to the raised altar. Here and there are a few clumps of the original red carpet along the thoroughfare, but they are covered in rot and neglect. Above the center of the chapel, dangling about 10 feet away from the floor, hangs a cluster of knoll skulls in various stages of decay, strung together like a ghoulish candelabra of twine and bone. The boulder-sized ornament hangs from the wooden rafters about 25 feet above the ground.
Looks like someone else took care of the problem. We can go now.
Yeah, we don't
Right?
need any
No.
of those unlucky Chewinga types.
Go, Shazzy, why don't you fly up and bring that down? Something like that doesn't belong in a holy place like this.
Ask me
Up
nicely.
you go, girl. Would you please take that down?
It's massive. It's massive. It's boulder-sized.
How
Like,
was it, like
just cut
on a
it down.
chain and
It-
lifted, or
so give me a perception check.
.22?
So this massive boulder is actually hanging from the rafters, and it is it's been papered over almost like a wasp's nest. It's an interwoven mishmash of soiled tapestries, tablecloth, altar runners, and other bits of salvaged cloth, creating a sort of hanging tent covered in these skulls.
but what?
Can't break it down, girl. Set it on fire.
With your perception check, you can see that there are numerous little footprints like on it as well.
Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it.
Oh, I'm not touching this. It was probably put together with spit and shit.
Good. That's probably a good call.
But
And maybe other substances
it's
that are
basically an
stickier.
upside down tent.
Then set the damn tent on fire.
Look, I may be a tiefling, but I do not have the ability to fire from everywhere.
Oh, do I have torches? I don't. I wonder if I do. Oh, darn it. I don't. I pull out my tinderbox. Who's got a torch? Who's got a torch? Give me a torch. Should go up there, set this thing on fire, and burn this thing down. Doesn't belong in a holy place like this. Nothing but bad omens that come from this. Nothing but bad omens, I tell you. Let's set it on fire.
Quit your bitching. I got a torch.
Here's my tinder. I'll light the torch for it. Get fly up there and set this thing on fire. Let's go.
So as you do that, as you strike the tinder and the torch lights, there's a scream, something between anger and fright, as a swarm of pugwampy come out of the pews in the temple below towards you, and we're going to roll some initiative.
Yeah, we are. Sorry, so it's right here, this upside down tent?
Yeah, basically, can you see the shadow? I think this is what
Run away!
it's supposed to be on the map. It's like right in the center here. Let me mark it though with
Because that would have been like right around there, so. Natural 20 on my initiative. Yeet.
Well, I started off well. I got a grade 5, so I'm going to be rolling just awesome today.
I forgot how to roll for initiative.
Click your icon, and then in the bottom there should be some quick macros. You just hit
a little
initiative.
button.
If you don't have that on, it's on your character
You gotta. Oops, sorry, I'm yelling.
sheet.
so
Let it in.
otherwise it should be on your character sheet up near make sure your token is clicked, and at the top of your character sheet, sort of in the center between your armor class and your speed, right above your hit points, there should be an initiative button.
Woohoo.
Did that work? Okay. All right. So we have like a ton of extra initiatives here. What did we do?
I only see the party and the pugwampies.
Okay, hold on a second. So I'm gonna have to knock out the extra ones. Kaplan, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5 because Kaplan's just awesome today.
Okay, I've got Kaplan on 21, but I do see a 5. I'm not sure why it rolled multiple times. Shazzy, what did you roll?
23.
Okay, so I'll get rid of your 11. And then Anise?
19.
19. And Gelhank? We get.
I think you're
Kind of-
muted, Jazz.
Sorry, I had the mobile tech support there.
That's okay. I think your first one is 9.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. So hold on a second.
Yeah, because it double rolled 9.
Change that there. So Smudge, what did you get?
Originally it was a 14, but the I forgot to click on my character, so it's a 5.
It's a no. If you rolled 14, that's fine. We can make that change. It'll take us a little bit to get used to this, but once we do, I promise this will be quicker. So Smudge is a 14. Ferris is 11. Is that correct? Or do we not roll Ferris? Ferris isn't here.
Ferris is the camp.
Ryan,
be my eyes
Ryan, what did good little guy get?
I'm at 7. I'm in the turn order.
Yeah, it's got a 10 in there for you too.
Weird.
Okay.
No, I rolled I'm on 7.
I think I have everybody now. So I have Shazzy at 23, Anise at 19. the Pugwampy at 16, Smudge at 14, Gelhank at 9, Bingo at 7, and Keplin at 5. Did I miss anybody?
I don't see Smudge in the turn order.
You
I
don't
don't
see
see
them?
myself either. No, I don't see myself on there.
I wonder why. That's weird. I've never had it where it doesn't show people. Okay. Well, I've got it on my order, so at the very least I can let you know when to go.
Okay.
Sound like a plan? Okay. So Shazzy is first to react as the Pugwampy scream and come jumping over or running under the pews.
I fly back up to the gross chandelier and set it on fire.
Okay. So you fly up and hit it with your torch.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give it.
What about the two of us that had saved actions? We had the action. Both two of us had like
Already
our bow
action?
and my sling to go.
Oh, that's true.
Well, you were lighting the torch.
Yeah, that's right.
I
You
gave
did
up
change
that
the
action.
torch.
No, you're
But
absolutely.
you know what? Anise didn't say anything, so Anise,
Yeah.
you can shoot first, and then we'll go through the initiative order.
Okay, let's see.
That's
Do
fair.
I
Thank
see
you for
any
reminding me of that. Thank you for reminding me. I think you can.
I mean,
There's like little guy here, little guy here, little guy here.
okay, so they're not shorter than the benches.
They are shorter than the benches, but they're coming up and over the benches or running down the
Okay.
tops of benches. Like they do have a little bit of cover as long as they're in there, but I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Okay,
So
I'll
go-
just shoot the first one in front of me.
Okay,
With
go
the
ahead and
short
shoot
bow.
your bow. An 11, and that does not hit. It just narrowly misses. And now regular initiative. Shazzy goes first.
Lighting the
You're gonna fly up and light the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. It starts to burn, but what you notice is that everything up here is sort of muddy and wet.
better not
and-
be pee. Please don't be pee.
You know, there's probably a drippy spot underneath this hive.
It's moist.
It's moist.
I'm gonna
Moist.
mainly focus on like the top part where it's connected to the rafters.
Yeah, okay. And just
Rather
imagine the rafters go right through it, hey? But you
Yeah.
can see a couple small openings on the top as well where these things probably come in and out of.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus mainly on where it's like wrapped around the rafters or like
Sure.
spackled to the rafters.
Okay, so it's Anisa's turn again.
I'll move up this guy. Okay, so I'll just short sword attack him and then bonus action dagger.
Nice.
Did I roll another 11?
You did roll another 11. Is your attack with your dagger the same as your short bow?
Oh,
'Cause
I
otherwise
was
it
trying
might
to
be
do
higher.
short sword. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Short sword. If it's the same, it works out. It's just an 11.
It is.
Okay,
Yeah, so I'll just
So go
do
ahead.
dagger.
Go ahead and roll for your
bonus.
dagger. Yep.
Yeah, worse.
A 7, even worse. So you swing at it, and the thing sort of like hisses at you and lets out a like a little yeah, and jumps down off the bench before your blades can hit it. It's their turn.
Jeremy, don't we have disadvantage for fighting these things because they're...
Oh shit! Thank you. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding, Ryan. I'm sure everyone's really happy about that.
Thanks, Ryan.
Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. Well, you know what? In the long run, it didn't
Bring up
matter
an honest guy.
because no one has hit yet. So yeah, it's all good. All right. So the first one attacks Anise with a dagger. And remember, in this case, where it's like got the advantage turned on, we always take the left one. So that would be an 11. So that's a fail. That doesn't hit you. This one scurries underneath the pew and attacks as well. That doesn't hit either. And then the other 4 all draw back these tiny little bows. And they try to shoot the green thing flying around the room. And you can hear them, they're like screaming at each other. They're like, shoot that one! And they draw back these bows that are probably a little bit too big. 1.
Nope.
2.
Just picture these guys like the rats from the Muppet Show.
Only the
10.
23 hit.
Only the 23, so 4 points of piercing damage. for you. I'm gonna see if I can queue up some more like battle like music.
Okay, but which one was that, and did I have any cover?
Are you still flying in behind it?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold
Like
on.
up
We'll
in the
just
rafters.
go clockwise here. So number 2 hit, right?
That
So it
one?
would be this one here.
And I'm right there, on the other side
Yeah.
of it.
But I would give you give yourself the +5 cover. Does
Yeah,
that
it
help
still
you?
hits. No.
Does it still hit?
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay, so the arrow still hits. And they'll maybe even move a bit. They're all taking the high ground. It's over! We have the high ground! And also, Affy, you can hear, like, this sort of skull hive, it's starting to wiggle, like things are moving inside of it.
Oh.
And you...
I would also like to Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, nice. So how much damage is that? I have to make a save too, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. No, sorry. Different type of tiefling. I don't have that.
Yeah, wing girl.
Sorry.
I like them wings. Smudge! It's the skunk's turn.
Not a skunk.
I think it would be awesome. I think it would be awesome if you were a skunk. I'm just saying. Putting that out there.
Smudge isn't even on my initiative tracker.
I know. I don't know
yeah.
why. She's on mine.
That's so weird.
Damn, roll 20.
Everything's broken today.
Hope one dungeon puts you out of business.
Okay, I'm gonna scooch up like
That's not true.
Like- there. Scooch up there,
Scooch up?
and
Okay.
then can I see this little dude over here now?
Absolutely. He does have a
Cool.
little bit of cover because he's like using the pew, but
That's fine. I'm just gonna insult him.
you're not going to pew him in the pew?
No. God no.
Okay, so I have to
okay.
make a saving throw of some type, I assume.
Wisdom, and she's just going to say,
14?
you look like the armpit of an unshaven bog hag.
Where did that come from? Because I really
I
like
have like
it.
a whole list of them now, so
I'm here for
we're
it. I'm
working
here
on
for
it.
Does a 14 save, though?
I think so.
I think it might.
It's weird with the way that we're doing saves now, so hold on a second, I gotta look.
DC 13.
Oh, yep, 13, so yep,
It
it's saved.
saved. Okay.
Fine, be that
Gelheim.
way. I'm
Gelheim?
gonna, as a bonus action,
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry.
inspire Shazzy though.
Shazam!
Thanks.
What should we give you for an inspiration?
I'll remember.
No, pardon me. I'm gonna give you a pink dot anyways. I don't care.
Okay, thanks.
Gelhank, what are we doing? You hear
I'm gonna-
you hear screaming and shouting.
I'm gonna walk up here so I can see what's going on. Ah, okay, not that far. Back over here. Okay, I'm gonna come up here, see what's going on.
Are we making any ranged attacks or anything?
I'll just reach.
You're gonna rage? Cool. Bingo. B.
I'm going to move up right beside the raging, sexy barbarian.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Getting awkward.
stand right beside her. I'm going to shoot a crossbow at this Pugwampy on the right here.
Okay.
What's the range for getting the disadvantage from them?
20 feet. You're not within it.
Okay. Oh shit!
Brett!
Nice.
So you blow him right off the top of the pew. He pinwheels the quarrel in him. Well done.
I take my shot, and he goes flying off the pew, and I look up at Gelhank, and I give her a little wink.
Kaplan.
It was all right. It was all right.
Keplin's going to use his sling and go, "Get away from that girl, you miserable little rats!" And I'm going to try to hit this guy right here with my sling.
Okay. Nice.
Oh,
You
hey,
hit. That kills him. Pew! Okay.
And then I'm going to fall back to here
All right.
so I can see
Top-
everything but be at other
Top
range.
of the round. So fire is starting to spread across the nest, and two more pugwampies run out the top of it. So I'm gonna put these guys in. They're inside this blue circle, so they're on top, not on the floor. Those two. Okay. Shazzy, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna and drop the torch into the thing. Into
Yes,
one of the
yes.
holes, and then back up in the air still. And then I'm gonna shoot this one, I guess. I don't know.
Which one?
This one right here.
Dankeschön. Well, that's
25.
definitely a hit.
12 damage.
Do you have a longbow +1?
I do.
How did you get a +1 longbow?
The extra background that you said we could take.
Oh yeah. There's those things. Okay.
Yeah.
The DM's like, what the? Oh.
You got
Well,
wings
I mean, it
and a
wouldn't make a
magic
difference.
longbow?
It
You got
would be
wings
24
and a magic bone.
or 11. Yeah.
Anise, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna stab the guy in front of me.
And
And I don't think I get sneak attack because I don't have advantage, right? If anything, do we have disadvantage?
If you're within 20 feet of them,
Mm-hmm.
you have disadvantage.
Okay. So disadvantage.
I think the Pugwampies were on 15, but they lost their initiative count. Okay, so a 12 is a hit, though.
Nice.
So yeah,
Uh,
it wouldn't be the
so-
sneak attack, just the.
So no sneak attack, just the piercing.
Oh.
But that's enough to kill it.
Oh. And I can't do anything with my bonus action, right? Because it has to be melee.
Yes, but if you want, you could move over to this other one if you'd like and use your dagger there. There's.
All
You-
right, that's.
How are you going across? Are you parkouring across the pews?
Parkour!
Let's do that. Okay.
You've got really high dexterity, so you're just. Nice. And with disadvantage, that's a 12. That's still a hit. Does 6 piercing damage. That is it for him, too. Okay. It's the Pugwampi's turn. They throw ropes off and descend onto the floor. And this guy over here will shoot at Bingo. Because he saw Bingo, excellent marksman. A 19, Bingo.
Pretty sure that hits.
And Bingo was his name. Oh, 3 damage.
All right.
And these guys took all their movement to get down the rope to the floor. So we're on to Smudge.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try vicious mockery on this guy again.
I like it. So I got to make a wisdom save.
Hopefully it should do it if I roll it, but
DC 12. He made a wisdom save of 20. So he is unaffected by your harassment. Gelhank. Raging Barbarian.
I am gonna run up to whatever Pugwampy is closest to me, and I am gonna swing at them with my great axe.
I think probably.
You gonna
this one
kawamp
here.
him?
Kawamp the
Pugwamp.
Pugwamp.
Kawapi. It's Kawampin' time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh,
Jeez.
I need you to roll another d20. I need you to roll that attack again so we can see because you're at disadvantage because
Advantage,
they're
yeah.
unlucky aura. We'll take the damage off the first one though, because 14 damage is sick.
Should have cut it in two.
Yeah, cut it
And
in,
rage.
hack it in twain. Yeah, 16 with rage. You're absolutely right. Well, that's even higher. So yeah, this guy is dead. So we're gonna
Pugwamped.
here. He is womped. The
Pug-
Pugwampy is womped.
He's been pug
Kawamped
stomped.
it.
One might say, womp, there it is. Okay, Brian, what's Bingo do?
Move right in front of Gilhank, and I'm going to take a shot at this one over here.
Yep.
With a-
With your crossbow?
Yep.
I don't think you can. Can you? Because the load action, you can't move if you
Oh,
load
that's right. I don't
your
have crossbow expert. I'm just going to hold my. I'll pull out my rapier, and I'll hold an action if it gets close to me.
Okay, sounds good. Kepler?
Kaplan's going to move up to here, and he's going to try to sling this guy right here with a sling.
Okay. Look
That
at
looks
you
like a
guys.
hit.
Look at you
Damn.
guys. You're like sharpshooters tonight. Holy cow.
To be fair, our rolls were really shitty last week.
That
Yeah.
is true. That is true. Okay, so that ends the round. Above you, you can hear all kinds of screaming and shouting, and like a Pugwampy makes his way out of the hive, burning on fire, and then falls off the side and splats on the floor. But not all of them are coming out like that. Some of them are managing to make it out relatively unscathed. Two more come out, and then a really big Pugwampy makes his way out. And he is wielding a weapon that is way too big for him. Way too big. He has a warhammer that is not meant for a Pugwampy at all. So it looks very awkward. He's got it in two hands, and it's just like massive. And he has a pathetic little crown on his head.
Yeah.
And now, let me just add... Actually, I'll just keep him on the same initiative. So, Shazzy, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to name King Pugwampy my favored enemy for now.
Oh, yes.
So, he is marked.
Yes.
I'm concentrating technically, and I have to do concentration spell checks if I get damaged. And I increase my damage by d4 if I hit.
Nice.
Like that hit, but I will use my...
Wait a minute. What'd you get? Oh, you rolled a 10. Yes, that does not hit.
12?
12 is not a hit either.
Ooh.
As the king of the Pugwampis appears to be wearing some sort of armor. Maybe the codpiece of a knoll has become his breastplate or something.
There's a real ugly one up here that's got a big weapon.
So because he's wearing a codpiece?
Sorry,
Yes.
just to interject for 1 second. You rolled a d4. A bardic inspiration is d6 at level 1.
Oh. Well, do better. Let's roll d6 instead and see
I
what we
rolled a
get.
d8 instead. 5,
Yeah.
so that would be 15.
5. 15?
Yep.
That is a hit.
Alright, so 8 plus 4, so 12 piercing damage.
Well, wow. It goes right through him and he begins sort of the Pee Wee Herman.
You hear
Okay.
that noise? That's him as I pull another arrow.
Anise.
Okay, so none of them are these down in the ground now?
No, these three in the
The
middle are up on top of the hive. You can shoot at them, but they do have a little bit of cover from anyone
Okay.
firing from the floor.
Okay,
There's also this one over here.
I'll shoot at the guy with the crown.
Okay. Uh, 10 is not a hit. So
I
that
shouldn't have disadvantage because I'm more than 20 feet away, right?
yes. Yeah.
So it
So
would be a 15.
no, anytime we get a double roll like that, we'll always take the left-hand side.
Oh, I see.
So if by chance anyone has their advantage or disadvantage turned off, we are always going to take the left-hand attack roll. Okay? So the arrow flies up and maybe hits the big nest of cloth and skulls. The Pugwampy go now. These two guys up on top, they're gonna shoot their bows, as is this guy back here. The two guys on top will shoot their bows at I'm gonna say at the flying green girl. That makes sense. Short bow.
Oh shit!
So a crit for 8 points of piercing damage, and then a regular.
knocks me out.
So the second one hits you and causes a. Does the 23 hit?
Yep.
Ouch! So that causes a failed death save, and then you fall to the ground, which gives you another failed death save.
Yep.
So you're shot out of the sky with 2 failed death saves on the ground.
Yep.
Sorry.
This
I'm
Pugwampy.
having backpeak flashbacks.
This Pugwampy runs under the pews and comes up here and then shoots at Bingo. $21
Oof. Yeah.
for 6 piercing.
Yep.
And then the king, he looks he can't see he's not moving close enough to the edge, but he can see Smudge and our gnome back here, and he's going to drop a shatter spell right between them. So I would like you both to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, between who?
Between Smudge and our gnome.
How do you do saving throws on here again?
It says he
Just
has
click on
shatter.
Constitution where the word is Constitution. Click it.
Oh, okay, I see.
It says he has shatter, but I don't have shatter on his spell list, so I'm gonna have to grab that quickly.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we're screwed.
TPK.
And I'm here for it. You know that.
Yeah, but Affy can't be dead yet. She's only had 2 failed death rolls.
Okay. So the shatter
out.
hit. The shatter hit for 15 damage. So
I'm
if you
out.
failed your save, you take.
You know we're
15
level
thunder
1,
damage.
right?
What?
We're level 1.
You are.
I got 9 hit points, man.
Yes.
I got 9 hit points. I'm
Okay,
out.
well,
I'm out
deal
too.
with it. Deal
I'm
with
down.
it.
Oh shit. The only 2 people that can actually heal.
Yep.
People can make medicine checks. It can happen.
So I'm at. So if we take 15, do we have to do we subtract the minus whatever, or just go straight to 0? How does it work in 5e?
You
No,
just
you
go.
go.
In 5e you just go to 0.
I'm at 0. I only had 9 hit points.
I hope you
Boom.
prepped so much for this game, Jer. I hope you prepped like 5 weeks in advance.
I mean, we'll just make new characters and start again.
No, game over.
No, we'll just quit and all go home. I'm down with it. Smudge, could you make us a death save?
Sure.
Sure.
Guess I got to make one too, eh?
That's a 4.
Del Hank, it's your turn.
What does? How did death saves
Oh,
work?
no.
I can't remember. Did I make mine?
Yes,
There
10 or
will be a
over.
place on your character sheet that you can click on it, but you don't have to make yours yet.
Oh, I don't. Already did. Sorry. Okay. I won't.
That's
don't-
okay. If you made it, that's fine. It's a save. What would Gelhink like to do? There's
Um,
there's one in the pews here behind you, and there are two on top of the there's three on top of the wasp nest.
Though there's only the guy in the pews that's on the ground.
That's right.
You know what? I'll throw my javelin at the big guy up there, the guy with the
Okay.
armor.
Sure. So you are going to roll with disadvantage because this guy on the ground's within 20 feet of you. But roll to hit.
Well, you could move back. You could move back so you don't get disadvantage.
Yeah, that's true.
Not that it matters.
Even with disadvantage, though, you nail him. 7 damage because you're raged. It's not dead yet. Bingo.
Where's... I'm guessing she's under that die. There she is. Okay. What would you consider doing a medicine check on somebody? Is that a action, bonus action?
That is an action.
An action. Okay. I look at Gil Hank and I'm torn between just staying here with her and running over to somebody else. And I run over here.
Run away.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, use second wind on myself.
Yes, so a D10 plus your level.
So I'm just going to roll a D10. Is that a 1?
That is a 1.
Yes, as it
Mother-
is.
Okay.
Plus your level of 1. So 2.
Okay, so I heal myself for 2. Then I'm going to make a medicine check on Shazzy as my action.
And do you know what? Do you know what's amazing about this? Artemis is not in chat to save everyone.
Yep.
This feels
All
terrible.
right. So
I have like 40,000 points on both channels that I can't use anymore.
Ryan, make a medicine check to stabilize.
oh yeah.
Oh no. Kaplan, you made your save already,
Yeah.
and
All right, bring
Jazzy.
it.
Come on, Bree,
So
roll a
what
20.
happens when you make a save? Make your save? Do you go to 1 hit point or something, or you just stay at 0, but you're not
Oh,
dying?
it's blood.
Oh, thank goodness.
If Shazzy had rolled a 9 or less, they would be dead right now. If they roll a 20, they stand up, and anything 11 or 10 or higher rather, is a success. 3 successes stabilize your character.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But 3 failures kill your character.
Got it. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, he
Anise?
left that part out.
Oh, okay. See, I don't think I can reach anyone unless I wait. I don't have bonus action dash yet, huh?
No.
Nope. Okay. Okay, I'll just shoot at the king again.
All right. Let's do that. 25. The king is dead. He falls.
Oh, grab the king! The king is dead.
You shoot him. He like kicks the rafter. And falls off.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. Just closer to my. I'll move right here next to Chassis. Oh, there you go. That's my
Okay.
turn.
All right. So, this Pugwampy climbs up. This Pugwampy slides down the rope, and when they've surrounded Gelhank, they do the Pugwampy dance, which summons a thunderclap.
Of course it does.
The thunderclap. You need to make a Constitution saving throw, Gelhank. or take
Good
D6
that.
damage.
Does that take both of their actions, or just does each one do that?
Takes both of them. There we go. 7 plus 4 is 11, and the DC on this. Hold on a second, we're getting there. The DC is 12. So you take 1 thunder damage as the Pugwampies detonate that. And this guy up here will shoot an arrow at Bingo. $14? Does not hit. Okay. Smudge, it's your turn. Make us a death save. That's a good one. Gelhank, your turn.
You're muted,
I don't think she was muted.
isn't she?
Can you hear me?
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. The one that I'm facing, I am gonna run at, or I guess hit, because it's in front of me.
Yep. Thump it. And it has to be at disadvantage because they're unlucky. Well, a 6 does not hit, so you swing and miss. Ryan? What does Bingo do?
Starts to get concerned.
You can feel that you're in an unlucky aura if you're going to make a medicine check. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'll see if I can. 10. Yeah, so if I move to here, I should be good, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try a medicine check again. Really don't want Bree to roll one. So let's do. Whoop. Hey!
Nice.
Hey! You're stabilized. Kepler.
Yo.
Make a death save.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move back over beside Gilhank.
Okay.
Succeeded.
She's good. I'm out of here. Yep, so that's 1 success. And now Shazzy's lying on the ground stabilized. Anise?
Okay. I'm gonna try to shoot the one that's between Gelshank and Bingo.
Okay.
And I should get sneak attack on that one if I hit.
Back up one, so you're out of their luck. Now you're good.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So no disadvantage. 13, that is a hit, and sneak attack 10. It's dead. It's dead. Their turn. So this Pugwampy on the floor is going to attack Gelhank with his dagger. 10 does not hit. The one up on top of the nest, the fire is spreading, so he is still up there. He's walking along the. I'm going to put a yellow dot because he's off the floor. He's walking along a piece of the rafter, and he shoots down at Anise. A 21 to hit for 5 damage.
That hits.
Smudge. Death save.
Ooh.
That's a fail. Gelhank.
Do I fall out of rage because I didn't get hit and I didn't hit?
No, you still attacked, so you're okay.
Well, I'm gonna try and hit the same guy again.
Okay. An 8 does not hit. Somehow it manages to dodge out of the way again. Bingo.
How many failed? I don't know if I would technically know this. It's kind of meta, but how many failed death saves does Smudge have?
I think. Oh, she has 2.
Is it just one?
No, she has 2. She's holding up the deuce.
Okay, let's try this again.
That's not V for victory, baby.
Apparently, I'm a cleric.
You're a combat medic. That's what you are. Stabilized. Are you proficient with medicine?
Nope.
These are just flat rolls.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Bingo saves another. Keplin, death save, please.
I'm going to move back in front over here, and I'm going to pull my shield out to try to protect Anise.
Does 10 make it?
Yeah, that's a success.
I have 3 successful saves.
Then you are now stable.
So I'm at 0, but I'm not dying anymore?
That's correct. That's
You're
correct.
you're like unconscious, basically.
Anise? There's one in the
Okay.
balcony. There's one up on the rafter,
Mhm.
and there's one in amongst the pews.
Okay, I'll try the one that's in the pews. Because I get sneak attack.
I like it.
Ugh,
Unfortunately, 10 does not
miss.
hit.
Okay, I'll just move back a little bit.
Pugwampy's turn. The Pugwampy attacks Gelhank again. 12. That's not hit. And the other one from above is going to shoot the short bow at Bingo because he sees Bingo helping everyone. 19
Oof.
for 4 piercing.
I might be down. Let me check.
I think you have 1 hit point left.
Damn right I do.
Damn right I do.
Standing tall on 1.
Full of arrows.
Okay. Smudge is stable. Gelhank's turn to attack.
I'm gonna try and hit this guy again.
Yeah, you're getting even more angry. Like you're smashing the pews around you, and somehow he's just not getting hit. Oh, 11 just misses. Just misses. Bingo?
Fuck. I'm gonna run back over to Gilhank. And I'm gonna try and hit this guy with a rapier.
Okay.
Protect me.
With disadvantage.
Avenge me, boy!
Oh
This
yeah.
guy's on fire! It kills
You
it.
touch my lady.
It kills it. Keplin stable, Shazzy stable. Anise?
Okay, I'll shoot the last one.
All right. Yes, you do. Killing
No
it.
sneak attack.
It hits it, it dies, and then the big nest on fire breaks away from the rafters and comes crashing down in the center, scattering, gnoll skulls and moist towels and tapestries everywhere. And also a whole bunch of coin falls out on the floor as well. It's like a piñata.
No,
Anise is just gonna V-line it to the crown. She wants the little crown.
Okay.
Ready to go.
So the crown is when you get to the crown, it's made of like gnoll fangs, it looks like, and a little bird's head, and like the skull of a little bird, and it's wrapped in all kinds of twine and vines dried up from the desert.
I keep it.
And also he's wearing his armor's not of much use because he's so small. But the hammer sitting beside him looks pretty impressive.
What kind of hammer is it? Like
It's a warhammer.
warhammer. Okay.
A regular sized warhammer.
I'm gonna run over to Kaplan. I'm gonna stand beside. I'm gonna lean over. And I'm just gonna like smack him in the face, try to wake him up.
Yeah, I'll say you can get everyone conscious, but at 0 hit points, they're having a hard time moving around. If But yes, you wake Keplin up.
Okay. I'll go put me beside the wounded people.
Drag him over.
No, seriously, drag me over. I don't know the rules, so I'm going to ask it. Can I cast Healing Word if I'm at 0? Or am I still weak for that?
Technically, no, but we're gonna bend
I
the
know,
rules a
I'm
little
too
bit.
weak for that. That's fine. We can.
No. We're gonna let you do that. So
Right.
who would you like to cast that on?
You can literally wait there for an hour, and then it'll gain 1 hit point, right?
I think Healing Word allows you to. Isn't everyone within creature of your choice? Oh.
Yeah, healing word is
Yeah.
only one person.
Oh, I thought it was everyone
One
in
person.
a group. I was in a
Nope.
group range of 60 feet. Oh.
No, you're thinking mass healing word.
Which would be great, but as I've just been reminded, you're only level 1.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And that's a
Okay.
level 6 spell.
So there's 3 of us, right? Okay. Affy,
I
you're
can fix
1
one
and
person
2.
as well.
Artemis, you're 3 and 4. I'm 5 and
Fix-
6. I'm rolling a 6.
Fix
What's that?
Chazzy, I can. Or.
You're the s-
Yeah.
We can just take a short rest and use hit die and Song of Rest and
That too. Yep.
Okay.
save your.
So where would you like to do that? Where would you like to do that? Are you going back outside to short
Right.
rest?
Who does a Song of Healing? Who's got that?
The bard.
Much.
Then I will.
I do.
I'll heal the bard. I'll give that way. She's on her feet,
Okay,
and she can heal the rest of us.
go ahead and do
So,
that.
I
A
will do that.
D4 plus your wisdom bonus.
Gilhank not even get hit there?
So you get 6 feet. You get
Oh,
6
wow.
points of healing.
So Artemis, you get 6 hit points back before the short rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I
Well, I
pick
just
up all
got
the
kicked out of roll
coins?
20%.
You can absolutely pick up all the coins.
I'll just be like, oh, Chassis, you didn't die. Good for you. And I'll just go around picking up the coins.
Yeah, thanks
Okay.
for your concern, friend.
No worries. I would have gotten you brought back somehow.
Uh-huh. With all
I
that coin you're
promise.
picking up.
Yep.
Yep.
Worried
Mhm.
that
And other
Drowned.
talents I have.
Uh-huh.
You know about them.
Gerald, grab that Warhammer if nobody else is taking it.
Oh, yes.
Unless anybody wants it.
So the coins
really
that
my
you
thing.
the
I don't
coins that
want
you
it.
pick the coins that you pick up, Anise, you find there are 400 pardon me. No, 400 silver pieces. There are 7 gold pieces. And there is an uncut garnet gem,
Mm.
which you think probably sells pretty good.
I put that one
You
down,
also
bro.
okay.
I
You
can't
also
use Song of Rest yet.
okay. Sorry.
That's level 2.
Yeah,
It's fine.
we're only
I
level
will-
1 here, people.
It's fine. I'll fix Chazzy. It's fine.
And
I'm
there
fine.
there is a sort of stained and soiled copy of a book called The Birth of Light and Truth, which is basically Saren Ray's version of the Bible.
Useless, but it might sell. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll split the coins with the party. Math. Ugh. Okay, 400.
Kaplan has no use for coins, so he's just gonna say no. You guys take it.
Okay, so
Oh,
40,
not for me. I don't care.
400
Six-pack.
split
He
400
goes,
split
but
5
I would
is-
like to see that book, Missy.
Ugh, fine, here you can have it. So that would be 80 silver.
for everybody, 80 silver.
Yeah, and then you don't want any gold, so I guess it'll be
No.
1 gold piece each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
What was the name of that book?
I don't know.
It's called the birth
of-
the birth of light and truth.
Birth of Light and Truth. Okay.
Chazzy gets back 6.
Oh, thank you. Are you okay? Much?
She's
I'm
got
fine.
she's got 6 hit points, so I guess are we taking a short rest so I can just roll my hit die then?
Yeah, I mean,
think
I
that's
rolled my hit die
fine.
too, so.
Okay, I'll roll my hit die. Oh, I got 9. So I'm back to where I'm right back to where that's my maximum hit points. So I'm perfect.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll mine because my max hit points is 9, so I'm just gonna leave it.
So your time with the Warhammer during the short rest, Ryan, you realize it's a Warhammer +1.
Does anybody want that? I don't really like. I have no. I'm not strong at all. I'm just quick.
I don't think I'm proficient. Wouldn't the Galhank
Hank should be able to use it.
be able to use it?
Yeah, Gelhank or the Halfling can use it.
I'll give it to her if she wants it as a backup weapon.
Right, I think Rangers are proficient too.
I am, but I won't use it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'll just put it on her sheet later for her.
Okay. So everybody's hit points are adjusted appropriately?
Yeah, the level 1 hit points that are under 12 for everyone. Just a reminder.
Just
Putting it out there.
If they had made their saving throws, they would have not
We'd have been
fallen
fine.
down.
That's just the way the dice go. Don't be so mean. People have
That's
to
my
die.
job.
That's her
I'm gonna
job.
use
That's
second
her
wind
job.
again now that we've short rested.
I think you do get second one back after a short rest, right?
Do you get your spell slots back? I can't remember how. Like
No,
Only a
only
warlock.
warlock.
Good. I didn't want them back.
And technically, wizards can do an arcane recovery, but I don't think we don't have either of those classes, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I
This-
don't want to be doing that again.
This is why I tolerate you young whippersnippers in my desert. We got to get rid of things like that. That's what we're here for.
If the others ask, we kicked ass.
Oh yeah, look at all the bones thrown around. We
Yeah.
totally did this.
We
This was
definitely
us.
did not all go on.
None of that just happened.
No.
I don't care. None of it.
It was. You're the bard, right? You can spin a lie. You can tell
Aye.
how we very awesomely set the upside down tent on fire and killed all of them in one fell swoop.
Yep.
Definitely did not fall or die or go unconscious or get smoted by tiny little motherfuckers.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it as well.
What's wrong with you children? A little beating is good for the soul. Come
Oh
on,
my
let's go.
God, shut up.
That would do up.
You need to relax a little bit, my friend. You're a
Just
little
weakness
uptight,
leaving the body. Let's go.
and I'm a
Come
bard.
on.
Like, again, do we have to discuss your, I feel like you really should take a moment. Like behind the bush.
As you guys prepare to go
One
back
of these
in,
days, Shazzy. One
You
of
can-
these days, he waves his little fist.
you can see a little bit of smoke rising out of the windows of the of the chapel.
Aren't you glad we burnt that thing? Can you just imagine how many of those little creepy little things that have come out, those little rats? That's why when I say burn it, you burn it. Can't have nothing like that defile in a church like this.
Aren't you supposed to be like one with nature and all that? Where the hell was your fire?
He has no answer for that.
I'm just like flabbergasted. I'm sorry. Are you questioning my way with nature?
A
Yeah.
Are you
1,000%.
questioning my love of the desert?
1,000%. You are tiny and full of anger, but you got no fire. What the fuck?
You're
What do you
you're
need
like
fi-
vanilla
what
bean
burns in a
ice
desert?
cream. That's
What burns in a desert? It's sand.
in.
Know your role, Bard. Just I want you to
Point-
picture a little guy going like, "Know your role, guy." A little
Points
two-foot
at
guy.
the tree
Know
that's
your role.
literally right next to us. Just points at the tree that's literally right next to us. I'm pretty sure that this will burn.
I'm
Just
pretty sure I
saying.
don't want to burn it because I think it's beautiful and it should be allowed to grow and blossom.
On that
That's
note,
great.
With that, I'm going to
With
cast Druid my
Druidcraft?
Druidcraft.
Druidcraft, and make it blossom.
Yeah, with Druidcraft, like one leaf goes.
Blossom.
That's
beautiful.
That's very
One
That's
leaf.
smart. That's
One
like-
leaf, just okay.
George reaches
Wow.
over and just pats him on the head.
Don't pet me! Don't pet me! Let's be like your grumpy old grandpa. Don't pet me! Don't pet me! And then it's kind of stompers off.
Let's take our break there, and we'll have a drink and whatever else we need to do, and we'll be right.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Hi, Darkside. I don't know if you're still here, but good night. Okay, party. We come outside. We take a quick breather. The gnome bitches and complains with the bard, and now what?
Well, we must go back.
Absolutely,
tell
that's the
Alma.
spirit, girlie. Let's go. Let's go, Missy.
Maybe you should go and get them, and we'll wait here so that nothing comes back here.
What if something happens to us on the way there? What if they're all dead? They might be.
I just meant him. You can stay here with us.
Oh,
Gnome bait.
Bard. I was gonna absolutely smudge. Aren't you like supposed to be the collector of stories? And far
Aye,
and
and
high
you dying would
adventures?
be a great one.
Well, then you better come see me die. Let's go.
Are we
Watch me
going
go
back,
down.
are we going back in? It seems like a
Wait,
bad idea.
We're going back in?
Oh, man.
This church.
go find
isn't-
Elma.
The church isn't clear.
How
Let's
do
go
you
see
know?
what else is there.
It seems
Well,
pretty
let's go
clear to me
find out.
after we burnt everything.
We just burnt the pew. Let's go. Get your backbone. Where's your backbone, people? Come on, you young whippersnippers. Let's go.
I spank Eplin with my tail on the way by.
Kepler ducks.
You duck, but she spanked you. She didn't slap you in the head. So you see the tail come around, you duck. Your butt sticks out. There you go.
Kind of little fist like this. I swear to God. One of these days. One of these days.
Which way are you
Ow,
going?
right in the kisser.
There was a hallway.
Bingo. When Bingo moves there, he can see light coming from this hallway. Like outside light, not like a torchlight or anything. And can smell a breeze coming from down that corridor.
Come on, there's something this way.
All right. Keep your pants on.
Keep the pants on, yeah, please.
Right.
Yeah, come on now.
If I can, I'd like to just kind of move in here a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can set the light for this room. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so there is a whole bunch of artwork down this wall, and then this archway looks like it leads out into a garden. Bingo. As does this archway appear to lead out into some sort of a garden. The outer wall, though, that you're looking at here, BINGO, bears a massive carving, the central figure, the heroic man with the pointed beard that you've already seen. And he preaches to a variety of human clerics from throughout the long history of this monastery. The first image depicts the figure manifesting in a spiritual manner to a small group of pilgrims of Saren Ray. Another shows the figure conversing with a man in religious finery, while the monastery itself is being constructed in the background. Thereafter follows a procession of similar poses, each depicting a visit by the bearded man and the leader of each era of the temple. The depictions of these clerics often also bear an identifying inscription, complete with dates that span the several hundred years. The most recent carving is from 30 years ago, and while ample room remains for additional carvings on the wall, the last 30 feet or so are completely blank. So when you get down towards this end, they're just blank. Two open archways on opposite ends of the west wall lead out into a ruined nave.
I kind of take a look at the wall, and then I realize I can't read, and I just pull some beef jerky out of my pocket and I start munching on it while I'm looking at this
Okay.
wall.
I'll read it, and once I get to the end, I'm gonna write Shazzy and Anise were here at the very end.
Okay.
Did you put my name on there?
Oh yeah, it's right here. See, and I point to the and.
Okay.
So are you going all the way down the wall here then?
Yeah, sure.
So when you get to, sorry, I'm moving the wrong character here. When you get to here, you look out into the garden, and this is where the two dead trees were that you saw before from your above view. But sitting in this one is a massive dire vulture.
What the fuck?
And as you and Bingo sort of walk past this opening, it turns its like head all pink and red. We all know what a vulture looks like. And like looks at you.
No. No.
Hello, friend.
No, that's a bad vulture. You need a Cartman voice for your
Respect
thing.
my authority.
So huge branches and overgrown weeds clog the central open-air courtyard of the monastery's cloister walk. In better times, the monastic priests would have contemplated the open space while circling the cloister, but today it's barely possible to see a few feet into the tangled mess, let alone all the way to the opposite cloister wall. Here and there, the brush thins out enough that a dedicated explorer might be able to create some sort of passage. But for now, it's mostly blocked off, and you can see that from the ground there, anywhere where that sort of brown starts. That's where all the thickets and overgrown stuff. But perched sort of up high is the vulture. So he can't necessarily get to you, but he can see you.
I just start doing the Chris Pratt in Jurassic Park. Easy. Easy now.
Can I make an insight
Easy.
check on this vulture?
Absolutely. Actually, no, not an insight. You can make an animal handling check on it if you'd like.
Okay. I'm just trying to see if it looks like it's going to be aggressive.
You think if someone went in that room with it, it would be aggressive.
Dirty
Okay.
20.
Yeah, and Shazzy, you feel the same. You're like, maybe if we just stay out here, everything's gonna be okay. But if we start poking our nose around in that sort of open aired courtyard, then we're gonna have trouble.
So it
I'm gonna
wasn't
kinda-
there when I flew over before.
Well, that's why I asked you. Did you go right over top of that open area?
Oh, I thought you meant land in it.
Yeah, no. So you flew by that. You could see that there was an opening there in the roof and everything,
Yeah, okay.
but never far enough to see sort of down inside.
Yeah.
And now you're able to see that there's definitely a massive, massive vulture there, like as big as a horse.
I'm going to turn around to the group and just give them the, like, let's go.
Okay, fine. Oh shit, that's a big vulture.
Oh shit!
Just
I'm just going to start moving down this way.
stay out
Alright.
here and we should be fine.
Or we can just kill it from here.
How about
I
we
think
just
we best,
leave it
we
alone?
best just leave it alone.
Hmm.
It doesn't have a purse. I don't know why you're interested in killing it.
I don't know. Just bored.
So
Where
this
did
wall
she- where
has
did- where-
words.
Sorry, what was that?
I was gonna say, where did she write their names on the wall?
I don't know. Where did she write it?
At the very
You-
end, after like
So
all
yeah,
of the religious
somewhere down,
inscriptions and
somewhere
stuff.
down here.
When I get there, I'm just gonna cast mend and take it off the wall.
Okay.
I wait
When
for
they're
him
not
to
looking.
leave, and I do it again.
I'm not letting her leave.
Oh no,
go
after
first,
you, I
Missy.
insist. You're the slower of us.
No
So-
desecrating a temple. That's
Happy?
wrong.
Happy. Bingo. As you turn the corner here, this side of the cloister, there's a sweeping bas relief sculpture along the north wall. that depicts 5 bearded, larger-than-life humans riding the winds with triumph carved upon their faces. Though some of their arms and hands are missing, each is clearly meant to wield a distinctive weapon. One of the 5 warriors holds a large axe, while another holds the fragment of what must have once been a regal staff. In the distance, an ominous mountain looms over the quintet. East of the wall decorations, there are 2 open archways, so that's down here. You see 2 open arches leading into small rooms off the northern wall. The south wall, is little more than a series of open arches that look out onto the courtyard. That's here. So down this wall, though, and down here, you see these 5 figures, and they're flying, and each probably had a distinctive weapon, but all that's left is one with an axe and one with a staff, and it would appear that they are riding the wind. So like the carving shows, like, billowing wind.
I would like to do a religion check to see if I'd know if one of them would have carried a hammer.
Okay. Make a
So that's 17 plus 4 is 21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So you recognize these as the Templars of the 5 Winds, and they were a group of 5 powerful genies from antiquity. They've not been heard of in centuries, but travelers in the northern regions of Katapesh and the southern bounds of Osirian still sometimes attribute miracles or victories to their guidance.
And would I know what weapons they would have carried back in the day, or is that like beyond? Okay.
No, you're not sure of that.
Okay.
With that higher roll, you also know that legend tells that the Templars of the 5 Winds defeated a great evil hundreds of years ago, not far from here, near Pale Mountain in the Brazen Peaks.
I share that with the group.
Each Templar was associated with a specific aspect of the wind, and each wielded a distinct, highly potent magic weapon.
I share that with the group as well.
Wow, you seem to know a lot.
That's why you kids should not be defacing this temple. I take care of the desert, but you
I'm
gotta
pretty sure
show
that
respect for other religions.
I'm pretty sure
Kaplan-
that was there already.
Yeah, yeah. Kaplan
saw
turns
it.
around and I'm like carving a heart into it. Over the eye of Shazzy for like the 3rd time.
Anyways, we should probably keep going. Can I stealth down here somewhere?
Make a stealth check for me. So, not as quiet as you'd hope to be, and you actually are close enough to the dire vulture that it's close enough for him, and he decides to fly. So you see him take off and fly up out of the courtyard there.
What did you do?
I think I don't know. Maybe he wants to eat us now.
Great. Perfect.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So the chamber beyond there, Anise can see.
Now they're gone. I quickly cast Mend over the thing we're carving to fix it.
And so this chamber just around the corner here looks to be just an empty vestibule. An antechamber for reflection. But there doesn't seem to be any carvings or anything like that, like in the other chambers.
I'm just gonna wait for Gilhang to move. Oop, there she goes. Oh,
Hold on. Hurry up, tag along. Get in gear, bingo.
I got distracted with my beef jerky.
That's okay. That's okay. So Anise, beyond this small chamber, there's another archway into another room. It seems to be it looks to be an octagonal chamber, and it must have a very tall roof because you can't see the ceiling in that room. However,
Back up a little.
you get a bit of a stench of maybe rotting meat
Sorry.
coming from that direction, like an animal carcass or something like that. Bingo is beside you though, so who knows?
Wonky.
Smells like dashki in here.
So as you get to there, you can see a tall chamber. There is an eyrie with leering gargoyles perched atop.
Oop.
An unholy stench of rotting meat, dried blood, and animal excrement hangs heavy in the air. No doubt from the fine crust of gore, animal carcasses, matted leaves, and guano that cover the floor.
Can I
Let's check
search
the
for
ceiling.
anything?
What's in the ceiling?
Well, let's have Anise make a perception check for me. So, a couple things. Anise looks around and notices that there's maybe just a hint of silver, maybe a bowl or something, sort of over towards the far side of the room. But you also notice that there are a number of creatures up amongst the gargoyles that are sort of hanging and perched on them. They kind of look like big bats.
I'll just whisper to the group. There's some bats. I'll just point at them. Should we kill them?
Why?
Well, before they attack us.
Do we need to go in here?
Walk
I think
backwards.
there's something over there. Might be of value.
I don't know. Is the gnome gonna allow us to pillage the rest of this temple?
Was against my better judgment, but go ahead.
They did tell us to clear out the area, right?
I suppose.
I'm gonna walk in and go right for that bowl.
You're gonna walk. You're gonna walk in and go right for the bowl.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye, Bingo.
Bye, Bingo. So when Bingo's halfway across the room, we're gonna roll for initiative.
Of course we are.
I'm shocked and surprised.
Because the
And
bat
appalled.
thing, the bat-like creatures begin to move.
Yep. That's how I roll initiative.
I'm with you on that one.
Dun-dun. And roll initiative. Okay. So I think it worked this time. I don't know what we did wrong last time, but great. This is good. So these things up by the ceiling, clinging to the gargoyles and that, they take flight. And you notice that they have not one set of wings, but kind of two sets of wings. And they have very long mosquito-like proboscis.
Come on, man.
I wanna say.
Really?
What?
We're level 1!
I have no clue what they are.
And half a dozen of
That's
them.
a good thing.
Half a dozen of them swoop down from above.
Yeah. We're dead.
What did you say was at the other end of the room? A silver
So
bowl?
right over here, there looks to be some sort of glint of silver. You think maybe a bowl? Yeah.
I swear to God.
Oh.
Where are the gods, Anise? There ain't nothing good in
Bingo.
here. We're gonna have a problem.
That's mine, Bingo. Okay, I'll just shoot at one of the bat creatures.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's do this guy over here.
Oh, Jeremy, I looked up the loading property for the
Yep.
rule.
Yep.
So you can shoot it every turn. You just can't do more than one shot.
Oh, it doesn't require you to use your movement to load?
No. You just
Okay.
can't ever take more than one shot with a crossbow unless you have crossbow expert.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Anise, that hits. Do you have a preferred target?
Yeah, I'm
Well-
just gonna go for this guy right here. Like almost, I don't know if I'm selecting him.
You just if you left click and hold on him, it should put a ping.
This one. Do you see it?
No. Hold down your mouse for a little longer. And there we go. Okay.
That one.
So your arrow goes right through that one. It dies immediately. And your arrow ricochets off the gargoyle. And then Smudge. Oh, was Anise moving anywhere or just staying there?
Oh, I'm here. I'll move out of the way. Bingo, I hope you die in there. That shiny thing is mine.
You die it there. Smudge.
My gate drops down and I get locked in with all these fucking bats.
Okay, so I'm going to just kind of scooch up here so I can see what the hell's going on in here.
Come on, give it a scooch.
And then just this one right here, I'm gonna yell at it. The hell is all over your face? Oh, that is your face. And cast Vicious Mockery.
Oh, that is your face.
Nice.
Okay, I need to make a save here for you.
Yeah. I always forget that I have to do
Wisdom
this.
save, right?
Yeah.
Failed.
Oh, I failed.
Your insult is so hurtful that its head explodes
Nice.
with psychic damage. Which one were you going after there? The top one? Oh, that one there? Oh yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
And then I'm just gonna gooch back over here and look at Shazzy and go, "You got this," and give her an inspiration.
Okay,
Yeah,
Kathy, you got this.
I totally got this on the things that I cannot currently see. Oh, balls. Gonna try and shoot that one.
Fire!
I'll stop.
Nice.
A lot
Yeah.
of things.
If she's not screaming at the gnome, she's screaming at pasta.
22 to hit.
You guys hear me? I'm sorry.
That is a kill. Keplin?
One's gonna walk up so you can see one because I still can't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can see one. And I'm gonna hit this one right here with my sling.
Fire! Pull! No,
and
sir.
I'm not hitting shit, so now I'm gonna move
Keep
back.
firing, assholes.
Keep firing, assholes. I said across her nose, not up it.
No, in this
Fine.
case, you want it up their nose.
Bingo, bingo.
I'm gonna move forward 10 feet. I'm gonna grab that bowl.
Yeah, you pull that bowl out, and it is definitely made of silver.
Perfect. I am then going to run.
You're like, jackpot. Run.
Is it my action to take the bowl, or would that be like a bonus action?
Yeah, it would be your action to pick it up and run.
Okay, I pick it up, I run away, and I block the door. Well, as much as a halfling blocks the door.
Okay. Their turn. They swarm down at you.
Yep.
Okay. So the first one
I deserve this.
tries to jab you in the ass with his poker.
Oh, that's not good. Blood drain.
Ooh.
22 to hit, 5 damage.
Definitely hits.
And the creature attaches itself to your back.
Okay.
Okay? Next one.
Okay, don't hit with your axe, Gilhank.
10. 10 doesn't hit.
That was my plan, little buddy.
And 11?
No.
11 doesn't hit. Okay.
Sorry, I took 5.
And then the other two flittered down behind you, but they didn't get their noses in you. Only one penetrated you.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Gelhank, it's your turn. All these little flappy things are all around your stalker.
thought you were gonna say boyfriend, but that's fine.
Closer to stalker, but I still feel bad.
The first one
So
attached, so I'm going to put a red dot. The red dot is the one that's attached to it.
I am going to bonus action rage and just run in there and try to swing the one off of Bingo.
Okay. This is fantastic. Do it, Bingo. Okay, so you're going in like here? I think that's okay. Here it comes, Bingo.
Yeah, just pushing through
Yeah.
and coming in.
You did not hit Bingo. You did hit the creature on his shoulder, and it just explodes like a little... You know when you sometimes squish a mosquito and you get blood everywhere? Just imagine that a whole lot more, though. There's like Bingo blood all over the place.
Did she just swing a great axe at me?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Yes, but I saved
Jesus.
you.
I was hoping for the natural one. That would have been awesome. Awesome. Anise?
Okay, I'll move up a little. Ooh, it's kind of crowded.
Get out of the way!
And they're all flying still, right?
Yeah, there's two like flittering all around Bingo.
Okay.
They like halfling blood. It's very...
No natural ones.
It's
Oh,
sweet with taters. Taters,
it-
precious.
Is it still attached to him?
No, these two are not attached. To
Okay, so I'll do this guy.
You have no fear of hitting
I wouldn't
Bingo.
be mad if a one hit me though.
Unless you want to hit Bingo, in which case, you know, have at it.
I mean, he took my ball. Okay,
He did. He did.
so I'll do short
I
bow.
collect shiny trinkets. Not my fault.
You too?
Yeah.
That did not hit. That did not hit.
Okay, I'll move back. Fuck you, Bingo.
Actually, with your bow, you didn't even have to go in. You could just be like right
Oh,
here
okay.
behind the Hulk Tiefling.
I'll stay right there.
There you go. Okay. Smudge. There's two of them fluttering all around Bingo.
Okay, I'm
Like
gonna
really
move just so
angry
I can see it.
butterflies.
This guy right here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna
Call it names.
yeah, I'm gonna call it names. Your mama's so ugly that clerics try to turn her.
Cool. That's actually good.
And then
That is actually good. You've had some good ones tonight. However,
Roll 20 just crashed on me, so just give me a second to.
well, I'll let you know that the Sturge rolled a 16, and I don't think your DC.
Okay, no, that's definitely not gonna.
So
I think my highest it can get is a 14 right now.
it didn't really like its mama, anyways, so it takes that joke in stride. Shazzy,
I'm gonna
I'm
kind of
just gonna scooch
angle
back in the corner.
my bow over the Bingo's head and
Yep.
shoot the one just beyond him.
yeah, you do. Holy cow, 12 damage. How'd you do 12 damage?
E8 plus 3 dex plus proficiency roll.
Wow. Wow. You couldn't really dance. Okay, Kaplan.
Kaplan is going to move up. So he can
Yes.
see this one, and he's going to try to hit it with his sling. And the one
Do
I'm
it,
trying to
Kaplan.
get is this one right here. Come on, Kaplan. Nail it.
Oh, it's all that's left. Nailed it.
15, that's 3.
Only has 2 hit points, so guess what? It's dead.
Shatters it.
It dies. And Bingo has a bowl.
Worth it.
Are we
That's
out of
cool.
initiative?
We are out of initiative. Yes.
Is it just like a plain silver bowl?
It is just a plain silver bowl.
Is it
Let me
even
double check.
silver?
It does appear to be a fine silver bowl.
Does it look like it was whole? Like, is there any like stains in it or anything? Look like there was anything in particular in it?
It is stained with a bit of feces.
Perfect. Perfect.
You know
Because
what,
what?
Bingo? I like taking things that belong to others.
I-
It's much funner.
I
I
put
would
it.
hold
I
on
put
to
it in my
that
bag.
bowl.
And I like zip my bag, like tie my bag up real tight.
You better sleep
I don't
with
think
one
you
eye
people
open.
should be taken from this church. I think it's wrong.
This bowl has
I think
been
it's, I think it's going to give you bad karma.
You
look at both of
said
those
you
fingers.
didn't
Bad
care if
karma.
we took it.
I'm changing my mind. It's bad karma. Bad juju. We'll all get bad juju from this.
You probably get
Bad
cursed.
karma
my-
is only what you make of
Mark
it.
my words. When you get a rash because you defiled stuff, don't you become looking at me to fix it.
I'm pretty sure we would only get a rash because of the stirred shit.
No rash. Wait.
Rush. Anise, you notice that there's a few coins around the room, and you think with a bit of searching through the refuse, you can probably find a little bit more money.
Do a little searching.
Okay.
Is this investigation?
Yeah, please. Oh, 14, not bad. Okay, so you find a total of 43 gold.
Covered in feces.
Yeah, feces and animal goo.
Yeah, you can put my share in this bowl.
Knock
And
your
you-
bowl out of your hand.
You find a beautiful looking chime.
Try that bingo.
Mm,
It's a hollow metal tube, and it's about 1 foot long.
We had some of those in my hometown. They had like a little bowl at the bottom though that you could put like some pop weed in, and then you draw in from the top.
Very useful.
let's find a bong.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it was real
now that
good.
you're done stealing from the church, can we go now to the next rooms?
Is it really stealing when this place has not been inhabited for?
You'll get bad juju. Mark my words. It'll be bad juju and karma on all of you for this.
Would you
Are you
please
sure?
Mark
shut
my
up?
words.
Are you sure you don't want any of this gold?
No, thank you. I have no need for gold. I have the desert to handle all my needs.
You're so boring.
I viciously mock my own party members.
It's so boring. Can I mock him?
You're so boring that dust don't want to stay on you.
If this was an Amish party, we would shun you.
Head out this way.
Yeah, I'm just doing some housekeeping here and clearing the initiative so it works again next time for us. There we go.
Is there any point down this hallway where the roof is open?
No, this is enclosed. You can stick your head out here a little bit though.
No, that's quite all right. I know there's a.
There's also some windows here, right?
Mm-hmm.
As Gelhank walks by me, I'm going to try and slip the bowl into her bag.
Okay. Make a sleight of hands check, sir. This is our fighter making a sleight of hands check. This should be amazing. 20!
Whoa.
Oh, I think
right.
it's in there. I think it's in there.
What's in this room?
Ones have that problem a lot, though, right? Asking if it's in there.
That's true.
That's true. She doesn't even hesitate. Oh,
She doesn't notice me slip it into the bag.
no.
She doesn't
Perfect.
notice you slip her anything.
The bowl is in there. The eastern cloister walk abuts what must be the outer wall of the monastery itself. The lengthy wall bears a marred sculpture depicting the 5 figures from the northern cloister mural, which you just passed, and they're in battle against numerous creatures of evil demeanor. Several of the creatures appear to be composed at least partially of fire, while others are much more difficult to define. Being outright monsters of unknown origin, or just unusual warriors with weapons bonded to their flesh like organic tools. In the background, Pale Mountain looms large, and over it, 2 titanic figures locked in a deadly wrestler's embrace. One has a demonic visage of a noble Ifriti, while the other is a gorgeous woman who could only be a genie princess. Opposite the sculpted wall, a series of open arches leads out into the open-air courtyard.
What's this thing right here?
Oh, As you look into that room, sorry, I totally forgot that room was there. So that is this chamber. No, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. There we go. This, the brightly painted walls of this small chapel, probably meant for personal prayer and reflection, stand out as unusually garish for the otherwise reserved architecture notable elsewhere in the monastery. On the walls, numerous rectangular wooden plates traced in gold filigree depict a strapping warrior battling creatures of fire, riding a chariot on the wind, and engaging in other acts of noble heroism. It is the same figure depicted elsewhere in the monastery, but the sheer number of images here suggests that this shrine was especially important to the clerics who honored him as a saint of Sarenrae. Perhaps a quarter of the gold plates have been pried away or hacked apart by long-absent vandals. Opposite your entrance, dominating a section of the north wall, stands a man-sized statue of the warrior, its face marred by what looks like numerous blows from an axe. The statue holds both hands in front of him, bent at the elbow with the palms up, as if expecting an offering. Several deep rents from similar axe blows make it clear that someone tried to hack the arm from the statue decades ago, but was unable to do so. And you should be able to see the statue like right here.
See, we weren't even the first ones to pillage.
Why would you try to get the arm? Wouldn't you want to cut off something else, you know?
I'm going to cast Mend on the statue and try to restore it.
Okay. Mend does a fairly good job of removing some of the hack marks.
You said that he's holding his hands out
I'm
like
just going to
this?
kind of tap it and go.
Yeah,
rest,
more like this. More like this.
Oh, okay.
Just going to kind of tap it and go, rest easy, brave warrior. Rest easy.
You know he
And I'm
was
just
never
gonna go on.
real, right? He
You
was
know, it's a
always
statue, right?
constructed.
I swear that each and every one of you is bringing down bad juju on your heads for this. Bad juju. Just
The
show a
only
little
bad
respect.
juju we're getting is by you putting it out there into the universe.
I'm not
This
putting
place
it-
has long since been desecrated.
It's time. Maybe if we undesecrate it,
Are
good
you a
things
cleric?
will happen. I'm a druid. I'm not
Oh,
even a member of this faith, but I do appreciate what they do to help care for the people of this desert. And
Oh, I
you
thought it
should be
was-
lucky to belong to such an organization that thinks of others besides themselves. And I point to you instead of stealing from people.
I just
Oh,
I
I
just
Just
thought
don't
you
give a
hated
shit
people.
about us. Don't lie
Remember,
to
he's
yourself.
looking up what he's saying because he's 2 feet tall.
when we were building characters for this campaign, everyone was like, "Make Alan be the healer. Make Alan be the healer." This is our own doing. This is our own doing.
If you let me be a thief, I'd have been in there robbing this place blind.
I'm here for it, though.
So show a little respect before bad things start falling upon you.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not threatening you. I'm warning you for your own good so that you don't have any more bad juju.
If you
We
keep
almost
pointing
got-
that finger at me, you're gonna lose that
You just
finger.
have fun. But when it happens, don't say that I didn't warn you.
That finger,
Me-
again.
'Cause you
Anise,
got a big I
Anise-
told you so coming your way, lady. You, and you.
That
can you
finger.
make me a can Anise make me a perception check?
I'm gonna cut it off while you're sleeping.
Okay. Anise, you notice some scratch marks on the floor around the statue.
Well, there's some scratch marks around here.
Oh, well, we better
If you're
repair
not
that,
arguing.
because apparently any sort of scratch marks that we had nothing to do with are gonna come down on our heads.
Do
Yeah,
they
they
look
look-
recent?
No, but they're scratch and scuff marks all off of one side of the statue where you're standing actually right now.
Like
Mm,
drag marks or push marks or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I try to see if the statues like... Actually, can I check for any... Not traps, but... anything that would move the statue? Like a
Yeah, so
tile or...
make an investigation check for me. You can't find any sort of like trigger or anything like that, or a switch, but you do think, like, just with some strength, that the statue could probably be slid.
This.
I'm gonna try to push it.
Yeah, how you doing there, Anise?
Give me an athletics check, Anise.
I'm struggling.
Yeah, Anise suddenly like starts pulling and pushing on the statue. There's maybe
Go,
some.
Hank! Help!
I step forward and I go. I crack my knuckles. I go. I'm gonna try to move this thing.
Athletics.
Yeah, no.
So, like, you've even got your feet on the wall and your back, like, against the statue, and you're like,
I know it moves. I know it can move.
and nothing.
Yeah, Hank, my love, would you mind?
Yeah, I'll walk over and try to push it.
Thank you kindly.
I loosened it.
I loosened it.
Hold on.
Yeah, you watch. This will be when the bad roll comes, right? But not today. Not today.
Ooh.
Yeah, almost.
Boy.
Gelhank almost effortlessly, like, just.
Like with her weak hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of slides over, and not even the littlest bit tiring. And behind the statue, a set of stairs descend beneath the monastery.
Oh, but we must investigate. We did come here to clear out the temple.
Maybe we should clear the rest of this floor first, so nothing comes down behind us. Just saying.
I like that
Hate to
idea.
say it, but the bard's right.
I do have a name.
Write it down. Write it down. He admitted it. The bard was right.
Their name is
That happens quite
Smudge.
often, yet people are always surprised.
Right?
I want to push Kepler down the stairs.
Well, Captain's the outside. The room is outside.
Damn it.
He comes close to the stairs and
Gets to the bottom. I broke my hip.
Oh,
And
Kepler.
then another
there's,
thing. Oh Lord, I'm
there's
falling
something-
downstairs. Help me, Jesus. I'm halfway down.
Kepler, there's something you should see.
I mean, we're
Over
already
here.
here. Why don't we just head down?
There wasn't all that much left. There was the courtyard and then the hallway on the other side. We may as well just check the hallway first, just to make sure. Who knows? There might be, like, I don't know, a gelatinous cube or something over there.
That's fair.
Again, I hate to say it, but you're absolutely right.
Oh, do
You're
you know my
you're
name?
only first level. I wouldn't put a gelatinous cube against you.
Are you just gonna call me Ranger or Tiefling or Girl?
Don't push me, and I'm gonna walk away. Grumpy
He
old
has
man mode.
no idea what our names are.
I think that we maybe need to have a lesson in manners. And that's coming from me.
I'm assuming that's surprising.
A little bit.
Mm.
A little bit, just a
My
scooch.
manners.
Just a scooch.
All the animals think it's just great.
Toddle after Kepler.
Okay. So, Kaplan, where are you going?
I'm just
You're
kind of
leading
standing
the
over
way
here
here.
waiting for the rest of them to come show up,
Okay.
talking to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm missing about 3 pints of blood. Maybe I shouldn't go first.
I want to go down first.
No, we're going to check the other hallway first, just in case.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so there's an open archway here leaving. The southern wall bears a bas relief sculpture again in the form of a tri-pitch. I looked up this word and could not find it. I think it might be spelt wrong, but tripitich. Anyways, it's 3 scenes. So the first scene is a heroic-looking bearded figure, which you've all come to know. Takes leave of 4 similarly attired companions. who rise off into the heavens, leaving him to attend vigil over the large mountain in the background. The next scene depicts the bearded figure in battle with a flaming half-man, half-snake creature wielding a spear. The fire spirit transfixes the bearded hero with the spear, seemingly striking a killing blow. In the final scene, the hero appears twice, once on the ground with a wound in his back, and once standing over this form, looking down upon it sadly.
Poor soldier.
And that's on this wall over here.
Okay.
There's an archway here, or you're welcome to go back up and build the archway up here. Whatever you'd like to do.
Oh.
I'll knock an arrow. Kind of peek down this hallway here.
Okay. You have a look down, it comes down here and then bends to the west, it would be.
At the corner and do the same.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my sling out and get ready as stone.
Do you do a really cool roll as you go down the hallway?
Dun, 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 dun.
A combat roll?
Combat roll.
Yeah.
Pincer attack.
Yep.
Okay. So this large but plain interior hallway leads to various chambers of the monastery's southern wing. A weather-worn statue of a winged woman stands in the middle of the hall. That's up here. The statue depicts Sarenrae herself, the goddess. Everything's quiet here. Like there's a couple open archways here, and a couple more open archways up here. Everything's quiet except for just beyond the statue of Sarenrae. There's a door partially open, and you hear what sounds like the bouncing of springs of a bed.
Oh, gods above, please just have them jumping on the bed. Please.
Sounds like a good time. Let's go.
I want to open the door.
That's this door way up here.
Where is it? Oh.
This one up here. There is a door here, and there's an archway here.
I got
Can I be
eyesight on that.
stealthy?
You can absolutely be stealthy. As you
Okay.
sneak up to the door, you can see through the open door a group of baboons jumping on the bed.
Oh, baboons. Okay. I'm gonna go up
5 little monkeys jumping on the bed.
on a bed. I'm
There's
gonna
no-
walk up and see if I can.
There are multiple beds. There are multiple beds in there.
Just
that they're
close,
jumping on.
close the door. Just close the door.
I'm gonna see if I can talk to them. Or are they too big to be small creatures?
No, they are medium-sized creatures. These baboons.
Oh,
They mean.
then I'll use animal handling and see if I can talk. See if
Okay.
they're aggressive or not.
So the
And I failed that royally.
You failed it. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let me get the description for the room just so we can walk through the motions here. So there's 5 austere beds, and they line the northern wall of this humble office and living quarters. A dented metal chest rests at the foot of each bed, and a simple mosaic pattern of red and orange glass chips brings some color to the wall. A layer of grime and filth coats many of the surfaces in this small room. And the smell of animal is strong here, as you see 5 monkeys jumping on the bed, and a number of them have small bits of fruit.
Well, I can't talk to them. I just say we
Well-
shut the door, leave them alone.
What we need to clear out the area. Maybe.
You don't have to kill these. They're monkeys. Just leave them alone.
They're baboons, to be
They're
precise.
baboons. They're nice little creatures. They're not hurting anybody. Let's
They
just
got-
close the door. Leave them alone.
They got their little red asses, and they're like
Just a
bouncing
bunch of
around the bed.
corpses under the
With their
bed.
monkey butt. Leave them alone with their monkey butt.
Beasts
There's
are
a
my
chest.
favorite enemy, my favorite enemy. But I
You're
don't know.
making that up.
I'm not.
That's the
Beasts are my
figure-
favorite enemy.
You're making this up.
I'm not.
And it's bad enough that you desecrate the churches, that you done
I'm out of
graffiti.
character,
I am not going to
motherfucker.
let you kill some harmless little monkeys.
Okay, so all of you noticed that like
I was
as
just going to
Kepler
ask.
like rants at the doorway because he's literally at the doorway. He's like, "Da, da, 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 da."
Yeah.
And then he is sort of dogpiled from the side as the baboons attack him.
Oh,
So
did you need help with that? Or,
So
or
we're
you
gonna-
got it?
we're gonna roll initiative, but the baboons are gonna take a surprise round as Kepler is too busy pointing and screaming at the doorway, and they blindside him.
Did you?
What?
Did you need
I might
help with
die
that?
here.
I might die. They have really sharp teeth, baboons.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just asking for a friend. Do you? Are we okay to shoot them now?
Oh, God, get them off me!
Oh, are you sure? Because you know.
They're
Yeah,
bonding.
We don't want the Desert Animal Protection Agency coming down on us or nothing.
God, get them off of me!
I think they're trying to mate with him.
Oh, they love him. We should
Yes,
just close
yeah,
the
that's
door.
exactly
well,
what
that
they're
one
doing.
loves him for sure.
Oh my God,
That
I'm gonna
one's
get date
excited.
raped by monkeys.
Okay, have we got everybody's initiative? No, I need Jasmine's initiative. Did you roll and it maybe just didn't?
Yeah, I'm above Shazzy.
15.
Oh, there it is. 15. Perfect. I will add that. I don't think it added it to the. So 15. And then we're going to do this. And descending. Perfect. So this is the surprise round. So the monkeys literally swarm you, piling out all over the gnome.
I told
So
you
we
we
got-
could have just closed the door.
That's what I was saying. Close the door and leave them alone.
No, you were too busy
wanted to
yelling
kill
at
them.
me and wagging your damn finger. Well, I hope they bite all your damn fingers
Oh, I
off.
think I'm dead, honestly. Oh. Oh, shit.
I hope your
I
AC
got
not
hit.
15.
So 16, 7.
16, 13, and 13 hit because my armor class is 13. Makes it, breaks it. So,
Okay. So they have -1 to damage.
oh,
So
thank God.
you take 0, 3, and 3. So 6 damage.
I'm down to 3 hit points.
There are baboons like all over. They're on Keplin's leg, like biting away. There's one on his shoulder. They're all over him.
Shazzy's enjoying this.
Anise, you are first to go.
I'll just be like, are they penetrating you? I'll just
All the humiliations.
I'll just stab this guy right here. Hopefully I can I
Okay.
should get sneak attack. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, because Keplin is there.
Um,
He's,
cool,
he's
so I'll
being
do
dogpiled
short
by the
sword.
baboons, but
Yeah, I'll do short
Oh,
sword
yeah,
and
that
then
kills it.
dagger. Okay,
That-
so I'll
that does
dagger
it.
this guy over here, the one to the left of him?
yep.
Yeah, so I'll dagger that guy. If it hits.
That's also a hit.
Oh, and sneak attack.
So you and they're both down.
I'm
Gelhank?
gonna move. I'm gonna move.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you totally can.
Bye.
You're not beside anything, so what is Gelhank gonna do?
I'm gonna walk up over here to this guy and I'm gonna try and hit him.
Do it. Do it.
Gonna try. Hopefully
think-
it happens.
I think that's the one penetrating. Oh no! You rolled a 1. Give me another roll to see if we hit the little gnome.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah,
Does
that's a hit. I'm
This-
dead.
Oh my god!
I'm cut in half. I'm dead.
So that's not double your hit points. So it's just the 15. Yeah, you're down on the ground though.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You're totally down on the ground.
That was also satisfying.
The monkey sees the axe coming, and the baboon like leaps out of the way. Wham! Down goes the gnome. Smudge.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Alright.
It's all fun and games, you know?
The monkeys are like cheering in victory. They're like,
Why are there monkeys in
Okay.
here?
Well,
where did these
Why
baboons
not,
come
I think,
from?
is the better question.
All these goddamn
Come on,
baboons.
monkeys jumping on the beds. I had to. I saw the encounter and I was like, yeah, this is definitely staying.
I guess she just
Call the doctor.
very like shakes her head, pulls out her lute, plays a very annoyed sounding song, and casts healing word on
For how much?
Evelyn.
So he can get babooned again right away.
You get back 6.
Thank you.
Nice. It's the baboon's turn. So the
She just
baboons,
yells, "Stop being a dumbass already!"
the baboons are all going to disengage, but not before they grab a handful of their own shit and smear it on Keplin, and then they disengage and run, and they're like squawking the whole way as monkeys do, and you know Keplin's smeared everywhere, woo, woo, woo. And off they run.
I'll go up to Kepler. So when you mean you're one with nature, is this what you mean?
I'm just gonna.
Bingo, are you pursuing?
No, I'm
Monkeys
gonna
like you.
move down to this room here where you said there was another door.
Yeah, there's another door down here. That's right.
what I'm gonna put my ear to the door and see if I can hear anything behind it.
Oh, do we let the other monkeys go, or are we?
Oh, I'm
I'm
shooting.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot. I'm gonna let him go.
I'm shooting.
I'm gonna
You're
shut
shooting
the
one?
door.
Yeah.
Go for it. Aim and fire away. They're not getting out of here before they take an arrow in their baboon ass. Oh yeah, definitely.
That one.
Yeah, and these last 2 baboon run off into the desert.
You
Be
said
awesome,
there was a
Dave.
chest
Well played, sirs.
in that
People-
room.
People sitting. Yeah, there's 5 chests actually, one at the end of each bed.
Are they locked?
They are not locked. No.
Chunk, 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 chunk.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception check at this door to see if I hear anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 sec. Give me a sec. I got a couple people doing a couple different things. Let's start with you quickly check the sort of the, what do you call those, Captain? The
Footlockers?
Footlocker.
footlocker. There we go.
Barracks box.
Yeah, and there's not much in them. There's a few torn bits of clothing. Nothing too fancy. It looks like maybe this would have these would have belonged to the monks, but a lot of the thread has worn over time. As for down here, we're opening into a sagging wooden balcony overlooks this room, which must once have been the monastery's library. An overpowering odor of musty, rotting paper and old leather fills the air here, and hundreds of books, most too damaged even to open without destroying them, litter the floor. Empty bookshelves line the walls on both levels. There is nothing, there is not a single book on the shelf. They are all in this massive pile in the center of the room, and they smell rotten and damp.
I rolled a perception check just to listen at the door, but can I use that to just see if I
sorry.
see anything? That's fine. If I can see anything in there that looks interesting at all that's not completely rotten.
And what'd you roll, 14?
17.
17? There is one book that looks salvageable that you can see. It's called, you can see its title. It's called Courts of Stone and Flame.
No, I can't. I can't read.
Oh, yeah, you can't read.
I'll just pick up the book and I'll hand it to somebody who looks smarter than me.
Okay.
I'll hand it to Anise as I walk out. This one's still good.
And that's
You
the
handed
only...
me a book?
Yes, it does.
Eh, oh,
Oh, please, just careful with that. I'll take it.
Okay.
And,
I don't even know what to do with it.
well, I mean,
Well, I figured you could at least
it's-
read the title.
I'll
Why?
read the title.
Reading is so
aloud.
boring.
The title of the book is Courts of Stone and Flame.
Sounds like a romance novel.
Okay,
be.
maybe I might be interested.
And I think
Sounds like a
that's where we're gonna wrap tonight's session after you find that book. That was cool, everybody. Thank you. We almost had a wipe. You're covered after that. How is Keplin's okay after the monkey ambush? I think
No, his bride's
I think he
destroyed.
enjoyed
I
it.
think
I
now
think he liked it.
every time in the campaign where Keplin starts getting like a little too uppity, like he's just gonna be jumped by a bunch of monkeys.
There you go.
Out of nowhere, like where did they come from? They were everywhere.
I'm
They're
one
ghost
with
monkeys.
nature.
I'm one with nature, and nature is one with me, and I'm covered in shit now.
Nice.
I've had worse.
Monkeys throwing shit at you all campaign
That
would be
worse.
fantastic.
I'm here for this.
Like
It's like
Bob
the-
in my campaign.
Yeah.
The evil monkey from Family Guy just shows up all the time.
Me too. Listen, we are gonna raid Hillabean 5000 tonight, as they will soon be a guest on Prep or Die, hopefully, as long as everybody's schedule holds together. We will be back in 2 weeks to play another session of Howl of the Carrion King. Next week, both Bree and I are over at the Goodman Games channel to do another episode of Prep or Die. And then we're into September, and thank you. I know that there was maybe a sub or two dropped. Did you just cut us out?
No, I thought I was in transition, like scene check.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. If you want me to go, we can go.
No, it's
Do you
fine.
guys have does anyone have anything they would like to plug? Use your chance now.
Fixius 5 on Friday.
Friday.
yeah.
Friday.
And come watch my hot mess of a campaign.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not that big of a mess. You're
It's a hot mess, but I love it.
doing well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would
Um,
like to plug Baby Bill. I see him
Baby
up there.
Bill? Is Baby Bill up there?
Look at baby Bill.
We're big fans of Bill. We've seen Bill
Bob's
grow
running
up.
around like a crackhead right now.
Also, I sell dice.
Also, Canadian Dice. Go check Canadian Dice out. Old Men Rolling Dice are currently unavailable. We actually sold out. So thank you for everyone that, bought a set of dice. That was pretty awesome.
Speaking of those, I'll be doing a reveal of those tomorrow.
Oh, did you get yours?
Well, I'm not sure. I haven't unboxed them yet, and I'll be
Well, I
doing an
sent you
unboxing of them tomorrow.
Alan, I sent you a package full of monkey shit, and I sent you some dice, so I'm not sure which one you got.
Ooh, 50-50.
It was
Ooh.
baboon shit. Get it straight.
Who's not going to tune in to see that? Who's not going to tune in to see that? Okay, I'm going to read Killabean right now. Thanks again, everybody. Did I do it right? I did it right. Until next time, toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.